Alright guys, welcome to Pokemon LeafGreen once again, and today we are going to be continuing where we left off last time, much like the Gran Turismo playthrough we've been doing on the channel here. It's been a while since I've actually gone and filmed this one, so I apologize for that first off. I know you guys have been patiently waiting on this playthrough to continue. Um, Even though the viewership is not very strong on this one like Gran Turismo or other past playthrough style videos I've done on other games. I do want to start this off though with a little bit of a discussion point that I made on the community tab a couple weeks ago, actually from the time I'm filming this video. And that is related to Nintendo IPs on this channel in the coming future. So originally, this wasn't going to be the only Nintendo game I posted on this channel. I was planning on doing a lot of videos around Pokemon, around other Nintendo IPs, mostly Mario Kart at some point in the future, whether it be as a retrospective on old games, doing full Let's Plays of old games like Mario Kart, not Double Dash, Super Circuit for the GBA, or other games of that nature. But with some of the recent behavior I've seen towards Nintendo and emulation, and I know mostly it's targeted at Switch emulators like Yuzu and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. That kind of just was the nail in the coffin for that stuff appearing on the channel, because it's probably not known to you guys too much, but I'm sure the people who watch the GT3 stuff and like my other Gran Turismo content and other game content for the most part that's retro, I run these on emulators for multiple reasons. I talked about in a recent Gran Turismo 3 episode, which I don't think has gone live by the time this video has gone up, so it might be the upcoming one. I don't remember at this point where the videos are spaced out. But I don't like deleting my original saves from when I was younger, especially on these older games like LeafGreen, like, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Platinum, and Diamond, and all that stuff. I went through a whole story. You guys will hear that if you watch that video. But the whole point of me using emulators is twofold, so I can play these games again without losing my original save files from when I was a kid. In fact, all I gotta do to start a new save on this is just copy the game file, and or just erase this save that I'm working on right now, which I don't plan on doing due to how much time that takes up. It also makes it significantly easier for me to film these videos because it's so difficult to get recording on actual hardware, like a GBA or something like that. The only option I really have right now is to use my Game Boy player and my GameCube, which I already have hooked up to an HDMI converter through Hyperkin that I picked up at a game store. And again, that would also require deleting the original save data to do stuff like this. So that's why I don't do this on original hardware. It's why I use emulators. But that was kind of the nail in the coffin. Pretty much, long story long, this will be the only Nintendo IP series I do for the time being. And it will be a long time until I cover another Nintendo game, until their behavior changes towards it and I deem it safe to invest the time into creating these series, or if viewership really takes off and you guys really want more Pokemon content or any other Nintendo IP like Mario Kart or other stuff like that. I'll cover that at that time. But for now, once this series ends, I'm done covering Nintendo games for a while, just because I'm not trying to lose this project that I have come to really love over the last few years, creating videos on this channel, much like I have on my main channel on the automotive side. You know, just because Nintendo wants to be sketchy. So anyway, let's get on with today's video. We're going to head out and battle Sabrina today, which we haven't done. We're closing in on the last couple of gyms. We are slightly under-leveled for Sabrina. I've been doing a lot of grinding off screen to prepare for this battle. I don't think necessarily... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. My Y and X buttons on my Xbox controller are mapped to left and right, so that's interesting. We're going to go ahead and just fly. As you guys can see, my team is pretty solid set for Sabrina. Obviously, outside of Diglett here, but like my Hitmonchan's level 40 now. We've got the team pretty well set for this soon-to-be battle. It would help if I remember the button coming. Crying out loud, I'm struggling right now. We're going to... I did it again. Crying out loud. I see, I've played so much GT3 the last few days. I'm trying to catch that up as well, and so I got used to the PS2 button layout, and so flipping that a little bit for this is throwing me off a little bit. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much just going in here just in case I lose, honestly. We should be good to go, though. Let's do an items check. Let's see how we are on like potions and stuff like that. We've got one hyper potion, so I don't think that's enough at all for this. So we're going to go ahead and run over to the Pokemart, hiding around here somewhere, and thought there it is. I knew it was over here somewhere. I knew that Pidgeot was nearby it. So we're gonna pick up some Hyper Potions. We're gonna grab, let's say, about 15 just to be safe. We'll grab a couple revives as well. We'll just get enough to revive a full team. And I haven't caught a Pokemon in a while. We already have enough of those, so I don't need those. Okay, so we are good for now. Always forget in Gen 3 you can't run in buildings like you can in Gen 4. Alright, let's go. So we might have some trainer battles. I don't have this route memorized. So, as you can see, our rival has been through here already. Typically, I would fast forward through this. But, because it is kind of annoyingly strenuous. I'm just taking lucky guesses. We'll see if it gets us there, if we have success or not. Let's see. Do we get lucky? Let's try this one, see what happens. How about you? Nope, not that one. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Okay, I think I'm actually going backwards. Nope, not that one. Not this one. Not this one. Oh, is that a winner? Nope. JK. LOL. What about you? No, I think I'm literally back at the beginning now. Let's skedaddle. We're gonna go diagonal here. I'm trying not to battle too much because that's gonna take so much time away from this video. I want to accomplish a lot more in these videos. Oh my goodness, I really don't remember how to get to that gym fight. Let's try just going straight across. There's a method to this. I just can't remember. Because I remember it wasn't that one. We tried that one. What about you? This is back in that first room again. What about this one? And this is also directly next to her. Maybe? Nope, not that one. I feel like I've tried a lot of these already. I'm really struggling here to remember this pattern. I'm just taking lucky guesses. Maybe we just keep going down. We'll just magically get there. Let's just do that. We'll just... Probably not going to get us anywhere. Oh, well, that went horrible. You know what? Let me do some Googling. I give up. Alright. Let's try this. I don't know if this video is legit or not. That I just watched. Because there's no way it was this easy. And I'm just that much of an idiot. What the heck, dude? It was literally just bottom left the entire way. Are you kidding? That's wonderful. Alright. Let's make this happen. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about this, especially since I just realized I'm leading with Nidoqueen. Already off to a really rough start because Nidoqueen's gonna get crushed pretty quick here. Let's do the best we can though. We're in pretty rough shape here. We're a little underleveled for this Kadabra, but the rest of the team is overleveled slightly up until her Alakazam here. So Nidoqueen was able to get a decent hit off there. We might be able to get the KO on this one. And we did. Kadabra is kind of a glass cannon. So it was nice we were able to get that KO. It's going to be a really nice upgrade in EXP. Mr. Mime typically doesn't really hit hard, but I'm not going to take him for granted here. He's going to set up barrier here, which will raise defense sharply. And there's the future sight that Kadabra set. That might KO us here pretty easily. Future sight is pretty tough. Actually, no, it didn't. I thought future sight was a psychic type attack, is it not? Okay, that might hurt a little bit. Come on, hang in there. Dang. Okay. It's 1-1 right now. Okay. Could be worse. It could be very worse. We're going to go into Snorlax here. Or Thickwood. Like, what is that? Like 8 Cs? No, maybe. Nope, my math is wrong. I think it's 7. Oh, going to the Baton Pass, and it's going to go into Venomoth now. Sabrina's gone into Venomoth. We're going to see if we can... Whew, Headbutt did some good damage there. Psybeam... Luckily, I think Snorlax is pretty tanky. Yeah, see, that did nothing. See, we go for the Body Slam at this point. Thank goodness that missed. Okay. Body Slam almost gets the KO here. She is going to waste the Hyper Potion on Venomoth. That's kind of surprising. I fully expected that to be saved for Alakazam. But we'll see if we can bait her into using both Hyper Potions on Venomoth here, because it's obvious that Snorlax has more than enough defense to hang on for dear life here. Body Slam's doing some work, so I'm going to kind of eye on that being kind of my move of choice here. So Psybeam's doing virtually nothing. Okay, we did bait her into using both Hyper Potions. I don't know if she has 2 exactly, but I know that most these NPC trainers that utilize items only carry 2. Gonna get the second Body Slam. We're gonna try to go for the Headbutt here, see if that will do a little bit more damage. Probably not as much damage, but only have so much Body Slams. Well, about as much as Headbutts right now. Okay, so we're doing okay. That was a crit, so that definitely didn't feel good. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Please don't do it. Thank goodness. All right, we're gonna get the Kalen Venomoth, and I am gonna go ahead and switch out just to cure the confusion, and I might sack off Diglett, obviously, just so that way I can heal Snorlax up here. We're down to the wire here. Mr. Mime and Alakazam left. Should be a pretty painless fight from here. Good news. Okay. All right, so he's going to Psybeam Diglett's going to KO Diglett. I don't think there's any way around it. Diglett's going down this turn. Yep, saw that coming from a mile away. All right, we're going to go into... Let's jump back in with Snorlax here. We're going to go for Body Slam again. He's going to go for Psybeam. Psybeam, I don't think it's going to hit very hard, especially Mr. Mime. It did a little bit more damage than it did a Venomoth, surprisingly enough. We're going to get Mr. Mime out of the arena here, and that is just going to leave us with Alakazam, which is probably going to be the sketchiest part of this whole fight. So, let me see. I was really hoping Snore for some reason was a Dark type move, but he's going to set up a Future Sight. We're just going to go for Body Slam. Alakazam, much like Kadabra, is a bit of a glass cannon, and that is a lot of damage. Wow. That might hurt a little bit. Psychic's a very aggressive move, and that did do a decent bit of damage, but not enough. And we are going to take the win with Snorlax. That went a lot easier than I expected it to. I fully expected this to be a very, very aggressive fight. Sleep Talk. What does that do exactly? Interesting. That doesn't really give me a lot of access. I mean, like... Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it makes more sense than using Snore. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use Sleep Talk. That way it'll use either Headbutt or Body Slam. And I think that's a good choice of move there. All right, so that will give us badge number 6, the Marsh badge. And at this point, we're just left with Blaine and then Giovanni. And Blaine shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I mean, I've got a water type. I mean, fire types in this game aren't necessarily the best. You pretty much just have Charizard, and that really carries the fire type in this game. Because, I mean, well, Growlithe, or an Arcanine, the Arcanine line. Like, you know, I know that the others are good, but, you know. Okay, so let's just repeat the process in reverse to get out of here. Uh-oh. Can't remember which room it was to get out of here. Are these trainer battles still active? Okay, maybe I don't remember how to get out of here. There we go. So now our name should be here. Heck yeah. Alright, so that leaves us with Cinnabar next to handle. And I think, honestly, we can just go right into it. I don't think the level gap is going to be that bad. I mean, obviously, level 43 was definitely over my entire team's levels. I'm going to do a quick Google search. Maybe we'll be okay, but I'm going to hope that we are okay to just go ahead and proceed with this battle. Let's see here. Bulbapedia coming in clutch right now. Gonna see. Okay, so yeah, his team is gonna be kind of tough. 47 being his highest, his ace. We might have to do a little bit of training, guys. Luckily, you know, the gym has a lot of battles, so I may just intentionally fail the questions because I always ace that junk. And I think I can just battle them without actually answering the questions wrong. I don't think I necessarily need to flunk the exam, so to speak, to mess that up. But I'm also going to just lead out of the gate with Gyarados here. Let's go ahead and fly to Cinnabar. Because I've already been here, actually. Because I went and got Aerodactyl at a later point in the game. Let's see, we might be able to add a team member today, too, because it's been a while since we've caught a Pokemon to run on the team. I don't remember what all's in the PC right now. I don't remember even why I had Diglett on the roster. So we've got all these guys. We can bring Raichu back. I would like to run the rest of this game with Raichu. I didn't realize he was that strong. Wow. Alright. So we need to go into the Pokemon Mansion here and clean up house here to get the key to the gym. So yeah, we're a little bit behind in levels, but we'll make do. This will be probably a pretty solid place to train in the future. Let's see, what's out here we can catch? We got Grimer, which I don't have any interest in catching our Grimer. If I'm going to catch anything in here, more than likely it'll be a Cubone or like a Muck or a Weezing, something like that. Another Pokemon I actually haven't run in these games before. Alright, so I'm trying to remember what we need to do here. I know we need to open some gates. So Eradicate just isn't worth it as an addition to the team. This is probably a solid spot to train, though, honestly. That's interesting that the animation for that isn't playing for stat changes. I don't know why. That's interesting. See, maybe now it'll do it. Maybe I just need to change the window. No. That is so weird. I wonder what's causing that. Has it been doing this the whole playthrough? I might need to switch out Gyarados here because that's going to take up so much time waiting on the intimidation animation to play. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to switch to... Let's go with Raichu as our lead right now. So, in the older games, this was like the ultimate spot to learn about some of the lore. And it's just such a cool... This is like, in my opinion, what carried Gen 1 was like this part of the game. Because I'm not a Gen 1 fan. And by extension, that means these games as well. Like, in a sense that that's not like I don't like these games, because I do. Obviously wouldn't be playing it if I didn't like these games. But in the sense of it's not my favorite. Like, you know, I've got other games in this series that I like more. You know, RSE and Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum and all that stuff. Like, man, this is killing me. All these encounters here. Listen, this will be a good place to train off camera, which is how I typically do a lot of the grinding and stuff. The reason there's such big level jumps sometimes in these videos is I grind off screen. I will train here, or not here necessarily, but in other places right here. I don't know why I didn't train here to prepare for Sabrina. Honestly, I didn't think the levels were this high. Let's see. I'm gonna turn this back off because it looks like I was gonna check something. I wish I bought some repels. Honestly, at this point, this is killing me. I'm barely able to get it through these rooms. Do I have any repels on hand? Like, just out of luck? I don't think I do. Darn. Of course I don't. Let's see. Is there anything going on down here? I don't think there is. Might as well just go and shut that gate. Or open that gate back up. I'm trying to think about it. I think running increases your encounter chance, doesn't it? I know it does in the grass. See, this is what I would come here to catch. But I'm not going to do that right now. Because I don't even think I'm going to actually use it. Okay. Because I know we got to go up and then down to get into the basement level. To find the key to the gym. Oh my gosh, I barely moved. It's wild. I can't really move very far without getting an encounter right now. It's crazy. Okay. So I think I do have to use that one. Oh my gosh. So this is where the fast forward feature comes in handy. But I'm not going to do that for you guys because I know that'll make y'all... That'll probably make the majority of y'all pretty sick. Okay, we're gonna open this door, and I believe we may have to fight him. Oops. Oh, that's a good encounter. Honestly, not a bad encounter. Let's see, can I just off rip catch this thing? First try. Ooh, first try too. Heck yeah. Love that. Vulpix is honestly a pretty cool addition. I don't think I'm going to run it. Because it's just, I mean, it is a good mod. But, you know, we might have to fight that guy. But, oh, maybe we don't. I think we're in the right place, boys. And girl, anyone who's watching. Okay, so we are... There's a door there. I think that staircase right there leads into the basement level. Yep, we are exactly where we need to be. Okay, so I think we need to get over to this end. So then the key's just randomly down here somewhere. There it is. Oh, that's a full restore. JK, LOL. I think actually that might be it in this room up here, which we have to hit the secret switch on. I think maybe in yellow was there when I played through yellow way back in the day. Yellow, I would need the fast forward for that. This game's already lengthy. Man, I mean that would be a good one to train off of, honestly. But I don't have time for it. We're already running out of time on this video to even just get the key to the Cinnabar gym. So I imagine I'll probably shut the gate up above me. gosh, dude, this is killing me. So many encounters here, guys. It's crazy. Oh, come on. So many encounters. They make sure this part of the game takes a while. Oh, come on. It's ideal for a lab. Look at all this space. Wasn't it used for a lab? I know in Let's Go they added like stuff like that for this. Like an actual lab locale part thing in here. Alright, so this guy's going to lead off with a Magnemite. I'm not really worried about it. We'll just switch on the Charizard and deal with this guy. It shouldn't be anything like strenuous for our team to take care of. He's going to lock on to us, but literally he's just going to do this and more than likely Oko. Yeah, I mean, that was... I mean, I'm going to get some XP at least, but I would much rather just not done this battle. An Electrode up next. Okay. Don't think that's going to Oko necessarily. That might hurt a little bit. That did sting. And of course it gets the paralysis off. Why am I not surprised? I knew it was going to not be very effective. I was just trying to get the KO quick. Alright, well. I mean, I'd rather Charizard not be paralyzed and low in health. That almost went exactly how I hoped it wouldn't go. Let's go ahead and use one of our hyper potions we got here. Why did they never do that animation again after this game? Oh, I had a full restore. I should have used that. Do I have a full heal? I know I randomly have one on my platinum run. I don't even know where I got it from. It doesn't look like I do. Ditto would be nice to have for any late game breeding. Okay, so I got Blizzard? If only Snow Warning exists in this game. Maybe it does. That would involve having a Ice type with Snow Warning though in this game, which I don't, like I said, I don't think was a thing way back in Gen 3. Maybe it was. I don't know. Okay, let's pop this one. I think that's going to open up this one right here. Which is going to be... There it is. Finally found it. Okay. And then there's... Solar Beam. Okay. I don't necessarily think I have anything that could take advantage of Solar Beam. I think I got to go pop that switch again so I can get out of this area. Conveniently posed next to it as the counter went off. Oh man, this part of the, I mean, it's sad that we've spent more time here in this video than we did battling Sabrina. Like, that's crazy. Alright, let's get out of here. We no longer need to be... Alright. You know what's sad is I probably thought that was, I thought that was a possibility that that gate would close those doors. There's coughing. I've been wondering where coughing and wheezing have been this whole time. Because I know this is where you can encounter them. I need to watch a lore video on why those are here. Why Muck and coughing and wheezing and that whole line appears here. Like, Raticate makes sense. It's an abandoned mansion. You're going to have rats in the abandoned mansion. They just kind of show up like that. But, like, the story behind how, like, Ditto got here, and Muck, and Grimer, and all that stuff. And I would like to see a lore video on that. Maybe there's a good one y'all can recommend me or something. No, I really hope that guy doesn't turn, because I think that's a battle right there. I'm just going to walk away from him very slowly. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my gosh. The encounters have been so painful this whole run. I think that should wrap up our adventures in the Pokemon Mansion. Oh, come on. I just want to get out of here. Ugh, finally. Alright, does the door just... Oh, it just opens now. That's lame. Alright, so we've got that done. Now we can go into the gym. And for now, I think that's where we're going to wrap this video up. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. It was a fun one. We were able to get through Sabrina surprisingly easy. I don't think Blaine is going to be so easy without some grinding, so I'm probably going to grind off screen for a little bit and then record the next episode in a little bit. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.